Namaste, yogis, and welcome, or Shanti, which means peace. So I am so much more at peace because I am here with you all. But guess what? We have some guests. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves or say hello or send you a message of love or a heart or whatever. And I'm going to hope you find yourself in your chair nice and comfy. Wiggle on into those sits bones. You got 2 of them. Find them. Might take a little work through that cushion. You might find one's a little higher than the other. That's okay, just natural. And then when you're ready, stop and come to stillness. Take a moment here and just let the sits bones connect with your chair. I'm sitting a little forward on my chair because some of you who have practiced with me before know that chairs have a tendency to make us lean on them and we lose our core strength. Or we sit back and sit on our tailbone. So you find what works for you as long as your sits bones are connected. And then just draw your shoulders up by your ears and squeeze them on in, and exhale, roll them back. Do that a couple times. We'll inhale and we'll just draw them up, squeeze in. Go ahead, get a little tension out. Exhale and roll it out. Inhale, roll up, lengthen your neck, roll it back, and then pause. Hopefully you feel a little bit of tingly, a little sensation, a little energy there. We'll take it the other way. So roll the shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together like they're wings, and then draw them up and around and come closer to your heart, your elbows and your shoulders. Do that a couple of times, all the while with the breath. No rush. That fascia back there, that connective tissue gets tight, so we'll pause, we'll rest, we'll just feel it. Then take another moment and notice if your shoulders are in line with your hips. Again, that helps us set ourselves up so we're strong and stable. And then look at your feet. Are they out in front? If you bring them back like this, we're putting extra strain on the knees. So bring them out so that your knee and your heels are lined up and your feet are hip distance apart. Those of you who have been in class before, you'll remember hip distance is 2 fists. So that's a nice way for you to gauge yourself. So when we sit like this, we're a little topsy-turvy. If we sit like this, we'll have more stability, and that's okay. But for practices today, let's try to line it up. If you need to go a little wider, that's fine. And then with a nice long spine, if you're comfortable with this, close your eyes. Let the crown of your head reach up, and then feel your pelvis draw down. See if that gives you a little more length in the spine. Let the breath travel out to the side bodies, feeling the ribs open and close. And then let's inhale through our nose, fill ourselves up, and then exhale with a shh sound, like a snake or a shoot. Do that a couple of times. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, and the chest rise, and you grow longer and taller, and then when you're ready, you'll exhale, shh. And if your eyes are closed, or if they're open and focused on something, just inhale, and on that shh, see if you can follow the breath. See if parts of the body and the torso and the trunk opened up a little bit more. See if you feel a little softer. You can always use that shh breath to help you let go. Center. Come back to who you are and where you are. And then with a nice long spine, that shoulder to hip alignment, let's go ahead and take our chin and drop it towards our chest. On an exhale. So we're going to loosen up the neck. Keep the shoulders on the back of the body. Keep drawing the collarbones broad. That's the front of the chest. The shoulder blades are drawing back like little capes, little wings. And your chin may drop a little bit more. Soften your eyes and let your tongue relax. Let the skin across your forehead spread. And if there's a lot in your mind, your head, let it fall right out of your forehead. If you want to catch it, you can place your right hand down on your lap and your left hand on top. And then connect the thumbs. So we're coming into a mudra, a hand position of self-compassion. So whatever comes up, whatever you're stirring up, whatever you're thinking about later or something that happened earlier, let it all fall out into your hands. This little basket. And then we can hold it there. See if your neck releases a little bit more and your chin drops a little bit more, and feel that energy in the back of your neck, your shoulders. Letting it open up. It's really good for our respiratory system because we're breathing into the back of the body. Circle around with your breath in your head and see if there's anything else lingering that you can let go of. Let it fall into your basket. Maybe the chin drops a little bit more. And then let's just roll the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Let it hang there. Feel that stretch on the left side of the body. And then take the left arm out to the side. Palm will face down. Fingers reach away. And just stretch the left arm as long as it feels comfortable. Don't go all the way up to the shoulder, but just see if you can draw it away all the while keeping your spine nice and long. And whatever sensations you're feeling, be okay with that. Don't run away from it. Don't panic. Just breathe into it. It'll open up and lighten like the wind. We're going to take our right hand and we're going to gently bring it to the side of our face. We're going to cradle our face with our right hand, just letting your cheeks rest right into that right palm, fingers on the head, and gently bring the head up to the center. Lower that left hand down. Lower the right hand down. And then whatever was in that left hand that you were carrying, that you had in your head, just push it out to the earth. So flick your fingers. Like you tell a little bug, go along, go away. Let it happen. Now bring your right arm down and just notice the difference in your left and your right arm. Pretty fun, huh? Grow. Inhale, let the breath carry you up. On an inhale, bring the chin up. Just gently look up at the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are, and notice where you feel it in your legs, your feet, your hips, your sits bones. Stretch the front of your neck. Exhale, bring your head down and let the chin tuck down towards the chest again, looking into your own heart. Hopefully it's a little lighter. We cleared some things out of our mind, out of our hearts, out of our hands. If it's out of your hands, let it be there. Let it be out of your mind and out of your heart. Let the chin drop, the back of the body open up, and just feel the sensations, those little tingly places that are letting go. Releasing. Let the arms be heavy. Feel your feet connected to the floor. And if you feel like you don't have a lot of sensations in your feet, let me just remind you that even if we talk to our feet through our mind and our breath, we're still activating them. If you have neuropathy or any sort of pain there, you can still activate that sensation of drawing the breath down into your feet. Don't be shy about focusing on those, or don't focus on the fact that you can't feel as much there. Encourage the breath to come down and open it up. And then we'll gently roll the left ear over towards the left shoulder. Your eyes can be open or closed, whatever's comfortable for you. It's your body, so really listen to it. You've been nice enough to set aside this time for it. Honor it. As you shift your left ear towards that left shoulder, does the torso want to tilt? Do your legs and feet want to tilt? Try to find balance. Just stretching the right side of the neck. And then let's take that right arm out to the side. Palm will face down. Just about, I don't know, quarter, like if it were 7 o'clock on a clock. Reach the fingers away and see if that allows you to stretch a little bit more. And then let's make a fist with that right hand, just experiment. Not a tight one, just one that the fingers come in. And then exhale, let's dump our stuff that we were carrying around in our head. Let it fall out of our hands, so spread your fingers. Do that one more time, go ahead. We're not flicking this time, we're just gently dropping. Those are all things you can do for yourself anytime. Lower that right hand down. Take the left hand to the side of your face. Hold your face like somebody you love. Gently bring your head up to center. Lower the left hand down and just allow yourself to enjoy the sensations, the shifts, the changes. It's fall. We're letting things fall away. We're accepting the transitions. And let's inhale, bring our hands out in front, palms face in towards one another. Exhale, open your arms up and spread them wide. Feel that stretch across the chest. Inhale, bring them up overhead. Lengthen the torso. See if you can draw out of the sits bones and find more room between your waist and your hips. Exhale, hands come back out in front like robots. But we're not, we're people, right? So exhale, open your arms up to yourself, your heart, the world. Feel that nice little stretch. See if you can reach the fingers away a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen as you draw yourself up, nice and slow and steady. Feel the shoulder blades move. Then exhale, hands come back out in front of one another. Come out in front of the chest, shoulder blades are on the back of the body. Let's lower the left hand down. Take the chin and roll it over towards the left shoulder. We're going to not come all the way. We're going to come about, not all the way to the shoulder, so come about midpoint between the shoulder and the front. And then take your right hand and bring it to your face again. And we're going to create some tension here. So we're going to gently push our hand into our face and push our face into our hands. Left side of the body's relaxed. Pelvis is drawing down. The crown of the head is reaching up, and we're breathing. Keep pushing into that hand with your head and the head with the hand. And then release it for a second, but keep that hand close. Just notice what you feel. Let's push in again, hand to head, head to hand. Notice how the shoulder releases, the elbows, some of that tension goes away. And then release. And then let's lower the right hand down and then bring your cheek all the way over towards the left. Chin is parallel to the floor. Notice how far you've gone. And then let's bring the head back in line with that midpoint. So it's about halfway between the thigh and the left shoulder. Right hand's going to come back up. We're experimenting here, kids. Right hand's going to hold the face, and we're going to push the right cheek into the right hand. See if that left shoulder can release a little bit more. The right shoulder release a little more. Let it go and relax, and then do that one more time. So push the hand into the head into the hand. Maybe your neck got a little longer. Let your tongue come away from the top of your mouth. And then let's lower that right hand down. Bring our head back to center. And then let's, on an inhale, fill ourselves up, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, roll that head over to the left. Chin's parallel to the floor, and we're just seeing how far we can go. How does your neck feel now? How does your cheek feel? I think I heard a good. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Take a moment here, head over heart over pelvis. Feel your body. Feel your heels in the ground. And let's take it to the other side. So we're going to inhale, bring the head halfway over between the shoulder and the sternum. Left hand's going to come to the side of the face. Fingers are soft. We're not gripping, we're not holding. We are yogis. Gently push the head into the face and the face into the head. And whatever stirs up, let it go. Let the breath carry it away. We'll do that one more time after we release. And once the hand can, let the hand cup the head, the fingers push into the head, and the head push back. And let it go. And let's lower the left hand down. Gently draw the chin over towards the right shoulder. Breathe, open, enjoy the sensations. Inhale, roll your head back to center, coming back to your heart center. And then let's go ahead and take the left hand to the side of the face again. We're not going to push it, but we're going to roll the head back into that midpoint between the shoulder and the sternum. And we're going to do that again. So we'll inhale and just gently push into the face, the head. Maybe you feel some sensations even in your pelvis, because the jaw and the shoulders are connected, the jaw and the hips are connected. Release. Once again, just gently push in, no strain, no stress. If you have children, you know that feeling when they hold your head and turn your head every which way. Then exhale, release that gently. Lower the left hand down, bring your head back to center. Take a moment, close your eyes, and just feel your neck. Feel your feet on the floor, And then inhale, belly, ribs, and chest as you lengthen. And gently roll your chin over towards the right. Maybe looking over that right shoulder like you see somebody you love. Maybe it's a pet. Maybe it's a beautiful flower. Just notice if you have more room in the neck. A little bit more opening. And we'll inhale as we bring ourselves back to center. Close your eyes again. Let the tongue follow the hollow of your mouth. Come on down. Inhale, let's bring our chin up to the ceiling. Maybe look up. Stretch the front of your neck. Draw the shoulder blades back. Feel that nice stretch in your neck. Careful not to let the shoulders draw up. Crunch it in. And then exhale, bring your head back in line with the spine. Chin parallel to the floor. Sit tall, sit proud. We'll do a little bit more movement. Now we'll get down into the lower part of the body. So walk your feet over to the right, keeping them hip distance apart. If you need to measure with your hands, that's okay. Walk them over to the right, and then keep them grounded on the floor. So you don't want to lift the feet. So if you don't go very far, that's okay. We're going to take our hands out to the sides. Inhale, bring your hands up overhead. Reach, 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 grow. And then exhale, twist the torso towards the left. Right hand's going to find that left leg. Left hand can find the chair. You can find your seat. Just twist and feel the rib cage move. You can lower your hands down and just breathe into the twist. Your head is over your heart. You just allow yourself to feel the breath in your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And then let's bring the chin over that left shoulder. Soften your shoulders. Feel free to relax your hands down into your chair, your legs. We want to feel grounded. We want to feel solid. And we're opening up our lungs, our torsos. We're also stretching our trapezius. And then let's take the left hand, shoot it up towards the sky. So that's the opposite hand. For those of you who take class, remember I'm getting my right and left correct because I don't have to mirror you. Bring that right shoulder over towards the right hip and the left hand over. Breathe into the rib cage. Reach the left hand away. You don't have to go far. Just feel the ribs open up. And then let's inhale, bring ourselves back to center. Exhale, lower that left hand down. Twist the torso back slowly to the midline. Always finding your center. And then walk the feet over. Rest your hands on your legs. Palms up if you want to receive. Palms down if you want to ground. Close your eyes. Soften your eyes and face. In fact, let's take our eyes in a couple circles. So go ahead with your eyes closed. Make some circles with your eyes. And then take it the other way. Like you're rolling your eyes at this crazy concept. And then let them rest. See if you feel some sensations in your jaw, your cheeks, your nasal passages. And then we'll open our eyes and we're going to walk our feet over towards the left. Keeping that hip distance apart, rooted into your chair. And we'll take a moment here. We'll take our arms down to the side, turn our palms to face forward. Stretch your fingers towards the ground. Open your fingers up, just in case there was any residue, any stuff. And then we'll bring them back together. They're happy together. Inhale, bring your hands up overhead. They can tap, like clapping for yourself. And then let's exhale, turn towards the left. Left hand comes to the calf, thigh, leg. That right hand can come behind you on your chair, the seat. And just take a couple of breaths here, letting the shoulders drop away from the ears. Softening your eyes towards yourself. Letting go of any anxiety, any doubts about the right way to do something. They're just shapes, folks. Don't take it too seriously. Feel the rib cage open and close. And then gently draw the chin back over that right shoulder, drawing the left shoulder onto the back of the body and the right shoulder onto the back of the body. Where's your tongue? Let it relax. Let the back of your tongue get heavy. And then we'll inhale as we bring ourselves back to center. Always coming back to who we are. Head over heart. Hands can come to the legs and we'll Walk your legs back in center like Charleston's. How you feeling in your upper body, kiddos? Everybody still with us? Alive? Good. All right, let's work with the spine a little bit. So let's take our hands onto our knees. Straighten your arms a little bit. And exhale as you tuck your chin and you round down, rounding the spine. Inhale, you know this. We're going to take the chest and open ourselves up and look up. So we're coming into our cow. Exhale, we're an angry cat. It's October. We don't have to be angry, actually. You might get candy if you aren't angry. But go ahead and stretch. Round that spine. Feel how good it feels to open up. Then bring yourself forward into your cow. So the chest comes forward, the heart shines forward. You can look up if it's comfortable. The tailbone tilts. One more time, round the spine, open up the thoracic area. Feel that mobility. When we sit all day, it gets stiff. Breathe into it, let it open up. Then inhale, bring yourself back up to center. Feel it, heal it. And then let's go ahead and take our feet wide, knees wide. We'll take our arms out to the side like wings. Palms face down, and just gently inhale as you turn the palms up. Feel that rotation in the shoulders. Exhale, turn it down. Inhale, turn it up, and lift your toes. Push into your heels. See if you can create more stretch, more energy into the joints. Reach those fingers away, push the heels down, feel the knees, feel the hips. Turn the palms down and lower your toes down. We'll do that a couple more times. So turn up like scarecrows, Halloween time. Find a smile. Exhale, lower down. Intentional rolls. La la, here I am. Open-hearted. Exhale, ground yourself down. Just feel it. And to bend your elbows, hands will face forward. Nice long spine. Inhale, bring your arms together as much as it's comfortable. Maybe they come all the way, maybe they don't. Exhale, open up like goalpost. You scored. Inhale, bring it back together again. Feel that cool feeling in your shoulder blades. Open back up like a book. Hopefully you're a good book today. Inhale, bring them together. Exhale, open them back up. Lower your hands down, but keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. Palms will face back. Swing your arms. Scarecrow. Now what are your shoulder blades doing? What's it feel like? Breathe into it, and then lower the hands down. Let them rest on your legs or reach towards the ground. Now feel the shoulders, feel the ribs, feel the waist. Let's take our hands back to our knees, and we're just going to gently bring our left shoulder towards our right knee. These are all things you can just do sitting watching TV when you need to stretch. Then bring yourself back to center. Bring that left shoulder back in line with the right. There, match set. And then walk yourself over with the right shoulder towards the left knee. Ooh, get into the ribs. More muscles, more openings. Inhale, bring yourself back. Guess what? Now we're going to come onto the balls of our feet. So lift your heels. Hands are on the knees. Heels of the hands and heels of the feet are up. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, left shoulder's rolling over towards the right. Push into that left ball of the foot. Push into that left shoulder, maybe a little more twist. And if you want to bring your head to look back, you can. But don't strain. If it hurts or it feels like too tight, don't do it. Listen to your body. Inhale, come back to center. Let's lower our heels down for a moment and allow ourselves that rest. And this chance to feel what happened. What changed? What shifted? Inhale, lift those heels again. Push into the balls of the feet, but keep the toes light. We're not gripping. Hands are on the knees, and we're going to draw that right shoulder over towards the left knee. Feel that stretch in the side body. You can look at the floor. If you want to swing your neck back and look behind you, that's okay. Saying goodbye to something in your past, maybe. Then bring yourself back up to center. Lower your heels down with care. Connect to the earth. Just feel how your feet feel. Let's inhale and lift our toes. Feel the balls of your feet. Can you make contact with all 10 balls of your feet? That's right, you have balls in there. See if you can reach those down to the earth. Push into the balls of your feet, push into the heels. Notice what activates in your legs and your hips. Then lower the toes down, but keep them light. We'll inhale, lift the toes again, and if they don't all come up, that's okay. It's a practice, and we're just practicing. Keep pushing into the balls of the feet, push into the heel, and keep the rest of the body light. Breathe. And then let's lower those toes down. We're going to do that one more time. So push into the outer edges of the feet, the inner edges of the feet, the balls of the feet. These are your four corners and your heels. Toes are lifted. Feel your arches. Anybody have fallen arches? This is a good way to counter that. Exhale, lower them down. Now do you feel some sensations in your inner legs? We're cleaning out the bladders there, kids. So if you have to go to the bathroom later, it's a good thing. Walk your feet in, drink plenty of water. All right, let's get into the hips a little bit more. So let's bring the right knee up, squeeze it on in. Hands can wrap around the knee. And then let's just make some circles with that knee. Take it the other way. And just feel that hip socket. Yep, there you go. If we sit a lot, it gets tender. So now take, if it's available to you, take the right knee and place it on, or right ankle on top of the left knee. Keep that left knee in ankle alignment and flex that right knee. Feel the hip open up. See how you feel. Keep the shoulders over the hips. And if this is too much for you, which is totally fine, just bring it down and cross it. We're just going to do a little bit more side body opening. So inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, bring yourself forward. Stretch the right arm away from the right hip and the right hip away from the right knee, all the while maintaining your sits bones level. So you might not come far. Stretch that right arm as much as you can. Keep your face looking down and relaxed. And then let's bring that right arm back down. Bring it to the leg. Draw yourself back up to a seated position. If you can, inhale, bring both hands up. Palms will face towards each other. Shoulders are on the back of the body. Spine is long. And then just gently draw yourself forward, leading with your heart. Neck is long. Ground down through the left foot and let that hip open. Breathe into it and keep that right foot flexed. And again, if it becomes too much, you can always lower the hands down. Exhale, bring the hands down. Let's sweep them back behind us. Turn the palms up. Feel the rotation in your shoulder blades, your shoulder sockets. Stretch the fingers away and see if you can release that right hip a little bit more. Level your shoulders, lengthen the neck, soften your face. It's a lot, right? Inhale, hands come back to your knees, but we're not pushing on the knees, we're just drawing the torso back up. Take the right foot, help it down. Wiggle it around a little bit, find the right sits bones. Does it feel different? We'll do the left side. So when you're ready, we're going to find that ankle to knee alignment, 90 degrees there, heels are on the ground. Inhale, bring that left leg up, wrap your hands around the calf. You might do the thigh if that's more comfortable, and you just make these circles. Imagine you stirring stuff up and then take it the other way. The synovial fluid gets stiff in there, so we're just mixing it up. And then when you're ready, we're going to take that left leg, if it's available, and we're going to cross it over the right leg. I'm going to demonstrate on the ground with this one, this way, so you know. It's just crossing over like little pixies. So when you're ready, we'll extend that left arm up, lengthen out of it, really grow yourself. Feel the fingers, feel the wrist, feel the elbows, the shoulders, draw that left shoulder back on the back of the body. Inhale, and then exhale, gently draw yourself forward, but always keeping your sits bones grounded into the chair. Your feet on the floor. Notice if your toes are gripping. See if you can breathe into that lower back. Draw yourself back up to center on an exhale. Inhale, bring both hands up. Square yourself away. Make sure you feel solid in your chair. Drop the shoulders down. And then inhale, fill yourself up. Exhale, come forward. If your legs are lower, you're not going to be able to come as far, and that's okay. Feel the points of connection with the earth. And then lower the hands down on an exhale, bring them behind you. And once again, we're gonna turn our palms to face up. It's almost like somebody's drawing your hands behind you. Your heart's reaching forward. Breathe deeply into the low back, side body to the front. And then lower your hands down and gently guide yourself back up to a seated position. Bring that left leg back into place. And then let's walk our feet a little wider. And then let's take our left foot and extend it out. Ooh, this is the right. There I bragged about not knowing my right and left, and then I got to goofed it up. Place that right leg out in front. Let's flex the foot. Let's take the right hand to the right leg, bring the left arm up, coming into gate position. So just as we were opening up our rib cage, we're going to continue to open up a little bit more, the side body. So as you draw yourself up, exhale, lean a little bit over to the left. Feel the rib cage move away from the hips. Breathe, and if this feels unstable with your right foot, you can always plant it down. Open up that left shoulder. Maybe you look down at the chair or the floor, or perhaps you roll the neck up and release. Inhale, bring that right arm up. Join it up overhead as the torso comes up. Tap your hands together and exhale, lower them down. Let's bring that right foot back in. Left leg's going out. Foot flexed, hook pointed, whatever feels good. Make sure you feel solid in your chair. And then we'll go ahead and take that right arm and lift it up. And the left leg and the left hand connected. Feel the side body opening up. And before you bring yourself over, really stretch. Feel that rib cage reach up. And then you can arc over, like a gate. Opening up. You decide, head down, checking out your tootsies, your shoulder. Maybe you roll it up. Just don't strain. Push into that heel. Feel the stretch on the inner thigh on the left leg, and even the right. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Both hands come up. Bring the legs together, keep the hands up. Walk your feet so that they're parallel to one another. Toes are facing forward, hands are overhead. And let's just take a moment here and do a little bit more flicking. So whatever you've got in your hands, just flick. Flick, 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 flick. As much as it feels good. Pause. Exhale, let your arms drop. Woo! How about that? Feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, huh? So it's all loosey-goosey now. All right, we'll do one thing standing up. Come on up into your chair. Stand behind it. Turn mine sideways. So let's take our feet straight forward. And then when you're ready, we'll take our left leg back. Just step back where it's comfortable. Bend that right knee. Make sure you feel solid on that foot. And then stretch through the left leg. Push into the heel of the left foot. Now you know where all four corners of your feet are. Really push into it. You feel that activation on your inner thigh, your calf, your shifts. And a little ouch. It happens. Then let's inhale, come onto the ball of your foot. Stretch it. Exhale, lower it down. Your calves don't get a lot of workout, and yet they do a lot. Inhale, bring them up. Find all 5 balls of the foot on that foot. Keep the toes light on the right. Bring it down. Now let's inhale. Bring that left arm up. Bring the left heel up. Stretch yourself on the left side body. And then draw yourself over towards the right. Stretch. Open. Let's lower the left heel down. Keep the right arm reaching. Ooh, might not go as far, right? Inhale, bring the left arm up. Torso comes up, head over heart. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Inhale, bring that left foot forward. How do you feel on your left side? Taller. You are taller. She grew. Do you see that? Right before ours. Okay, feet forward. We'll do the other side. Ready? Inhale, bring the right leg back. You don't have to go far. We're really using the calf. Find all 4 corners of the feet. Push into that heel. Maybe you bend that front knee. And then just check out your hips. Are they level? And you level them up a little bit more. So that might mean you move your feet. Remember that your your pelvis is a basin. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, and we're going to come up onto that ball of the foot on the right leg. Feel the calf engage. Those are muscles that help you propel forward in life. Lower it down. Find your resting place. Find your ground. Inhale, engage the calf. Feel the muscles in the legs, the hips, the psoas. And then exhale, lower down. We'll inhale, come onto the ball of the foot. Feel that arch. And then when you're ready, the right arm's going to come up. And stretch it away. Like you guys look like dancers. And then just draw yourself over towards the left. I bet you guys do it at home as well. Feel the crunch on the left side of your body. That's a nice little squeeze for the internal organs. Remember, in this position, depending on how you feel, you can look down at the floor. You can also roll the head up. All the while keeping your balance. Inhale, bring your torso back up to center. Exhale, let that left or right foot fall down and the right hand come back to your chair. You can do this against your counter. Inhale, bring the right foot forward. Take a moment here and we'll come into mountain pose. So mountain pose is when our feet are facing forward, Tadasana. Our hands are beside us and the palms are facing down. Our shoulders are on the back of the body. The crown of the head is reaching up. Close your eyes and just feel if you can stand here with your eyes closed. Feel okay. We want you to feel nice and solid. Inhale, lift your toes. Feel the calves engage. Maybe you found that your bones stacked a little differently than the way you were standing. Lower the toes down. Keep them soft. Use your feet to their advantage, the whole foot. Just notice how that feels now in your mountain pose. Inhale, bring your hands up overhead. This time, instead of tapping them, we're going to bring the hands together in prayer, in reverence for our body, our little temple. Bring your head through your arms. Honor the body. And then bring your hands in prayer down through the center. Connecting your thumbs to your sternum. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. Take your elbows wide. Push into your hands. Create a little tension in the wrists. See if your legs react. What else might react in the body? Exhale, lower the elbows down for a moment. Inhale, push the hands into each other. Let the elbows rise. Feel the shoulder blades open up. Interlace your fingers. And just one more time, we're going to push anything that was stuck in our hands, our head, our heart back out. Exhale, bring the hands up overhead. And sweep them around. Bring them back into prayer. I hope you feel clear, balanced, connected. Namaste and Shanti.